we're gonna have octopus for dinner, and I want to try octopus. So we've got some in the fridge. We're just about to prep it. So I just like trying new fishes and new foods. So I'm going to show you what we need to do with our dad.
We'll do octopus, we've got chorizo, and we've got potatoes. Let's do an octopus, potato and chorizo stir fry. It'll be yummy. Right, the first thing we're going to do is we've got to prep the octopus and get that cooking, because that's going to take 45 minutes.
And then it will take an hour and 20 minutes properly to cook.
So let's prep it.
These are the holes where it breathes.
That's the tentacles.
Wow, they're long.
So we need to prep it. So there's 3 parts on octopus.
Okay. There and there.
Where?
There and there.
Yeah, so we've got the tentacles, which is this bit down here.
Yeah.
Then we've got the head. Or the top, which is this bit here.
There's
and then we've got the middle. So what we're going to need to do is we need to cut that off. So we're going to cut that there.
Don't forget his eyes.
Okay, well those are its eyes, and we're going to cut just below its eyes. Okay, and then that bit we're going to throw away.
Eee.
Okay, and inside here, if we turn it upside down,
all that
inside there, just there,
is all that ink.
is the,
Is all what is that?
it's pretty, I can't get it out, there we go. Okay, is the beak. So, we'll
What's
take
the
all that out.
beak?
Well, that's the beak. It's a really hard bit of the octopus that we don't want. I'm not going to use, and that should all come out all together.
Oh, so that looks disgusting so far.
Yeah, it's pretty gruesome doing an octopus. I'll show you, look. Okay. And the idea is, see, look, there's still some more in there.
It's disgusting.
Okay, there we go. Right, so when you hold it up, you should basically be able to pretty much see through it. And we can. So yeah, see, we've got it all out. That's fine. So what we have doing this, right, now this is really gruesome. So if you are a
chef like Dada?
if you're a chef like Dada, then you'll be okay.
Okay, Daddy was a chef when he was a teenager.
Technically, it's not a chef. If you're a chef, you'll be all right. If you're not, then this isn't for the squeamish. I'll warn you now. So this is the head, okay, and then basically everything inside this all needs to come out. So what we do?
Why does it all need to come out?
Is all the gunk. So all we do is we put it, take it,
doesn't need.
and then we basically turn it inside out. Right, so what I'm going to do is give it a quick wash.
Can I wash this part?
You can in a sec. So let me just do this first of all, because I'm going to give it a quick wash. It feels like you're going to rip the octopus skin, the octopus flesh. But what you're actually doing is just peeling the skin off the flesh. And it is literally, when you talk about skinning something, that's exactly what we've done. So that's the skin from the head.
Can I hold it?
There you go. And there's the head. So that's now ready. That's now ready to be prepped. Right, it is prepped. It's now ready to be sorted. So put that over there. Right, next thing, Delaney.
I'll pop the skin down.
The tentacles. So what we're going to need to do
is
squeeze. So we're going to wash these out. We just need to squeeze each individual ones under the sink, under the tap, just to clean them out so there's no grit or anything in there. And then what we'll do after that is we'll then take the skin off this, okay?
Okay.
Basically just do that. See, I'm just squeezing them, running the water by them. See how it all comes out?
Yeah, can I have a go?
Yeah, and do this one so you can see one done, and then you can do the other 7, okay?
Okay.
All the way down, all the way to the end. See, so there's no black left in them at all. Okay? Oh, missed one. There's 2, perfect. Right, I've done that one. Right. There you go. You do the next one 7 then, okay? You got it? Yeah. Grab it then. Take hold of it. Pick it up. Don't be scared.
It's sprayed.
How? Well, we're going to boil it. So what we're going to do is we're going to cook this in some water. I'm going to do it with a small vegetable stock. We're going to make the vegetable stock ourselves.
How are we going to make it ourselves?
Vegetable stock. It's very easy. We're going to put some water in a pan. We're going to throw some vegetables in it. And that's going to give us our vegetable stock. Yeah, let me just get these bits off. Right, and we need to get the skin off. So, here comes a tricky bit. Basins and cooking basins. There we go.
What does basin mean?
Well, it's a sink.
Oh.
There we go, so we've got some of the skin off there. So we can either cook this whole. So we cook this whole, bearing in mind we're going to cut it up later. Or we can cut it into tentacles, which is how we're going to want it. Because what we're going to do later on is when we stir fry this, we're going to cook this now. When we stir fry it, we're going to cut these tentacles into like 2-inch chunks basically. So I would suggest if we cut in there and cut in there like this, then we'll do each to the tentacles separately.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what we do is we cut one incision there right from the middle. Okay, straight down there. Using a nice sharp knife, this should be really straightforward. Cut one in there.
So you cook one
And that's
tentacle.
it. There's one tentacle.
Okay.
No, we're going to cook them all. Now this is why you can't get squeamish with calamari, because you see this. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cut this with your fingers. I'm just going to cut this. I'm going to just get rid of this little bit at the end, which just looks a little bit rough.
But then what's disgusting about it?
So, well, it's just the bits I got out where I was saying about being squeamish. But this basically will be calamari. So if I cut it, what we're going to do is I'll do it for the purposes of this. So I'm going to cut it into chunks like that. Okay.
Chunk.
And then obviously that becomes
Calamari!
exactly. Although this is
I've never seen an octopus before, not even a dead one.
okay. Next job is we've got to get our pan prepped. So it's a bit of a catch-22 to use salt, not to use salt.
Not to use salt, because there's probably quite a lot of salt on it already.
Boom, right there.
And
Some
salt
people-
is unhealthy.
Some. That's it. Good girl. That's it. Well done.
All in, Dada.
Cool.
Okay. Okay.
You're as bad as Lauren trying to get on the camera all the time. You're part of the show. You don't need to fight for it. It's fine. Jeez. Sorry, Lauren. She is. Lauren's always like that. Every time we get a camera out and I'm filming something, she's like, let me be in it, let me be in it, let me be in it. Come on, Joe, I want to be the star, I want to be the star. She's a nightmare. She just constantly, she just always wants to be involved. Right, okay. Some people agree with this, some people won't. So making vegetable stock. Okay, so I'm just going to cut my onions quarters. Okay, I'm going to leave my garlic whole. I haven't even peeled my carrot. I'm just going to chop it into chunks.
Are you chopping the onion again?
No,
Good.
that's it. I'm going to take all of that.
Can I put it in?
Well, I'm just going to push it straight off the board. I'm just going to chuck it all in there. All in there. Put the lid on. Bang onto the heat, and we'll get it simmering. And we'll cook that for 45 minutes. Then in 45 minutes we'll come back. High fives.
Hi, we're back just for a little bit. The octopus still has a while yet, but it's all gone pink. I'm going to wait for Daddy to open the lid.
Well, we're about halfway, aren't we? So it's been for about
halfway.
20, 25 minutes.
Which way
So
are you
what we'll
opening?
see
I'm just scared to open the lid.
is it came up to the boil and now it's just simmering.
Show them the pink one.
And what's happened is where the red onion has obviously come out. So there's a little bit of pink in there. You can just see if you
Is
just,
that hot?
it's hot, yeah. If you touch it and you press it, just give it a little press. Just with the tip of your finger, that's it, press it. How does it feel? still quite firm inside, isn't it? Because it's not quite cooked. And it's spongy though, so it's good because it's not getting too tough. So I'm going to put that on. We're just going to let that continue to simmer basically for about another 20 minutes. So here's what we've done. Okay. So we've cooked the octopus for how long?
For 20 minutes.
45 minutes.
Oh,
okay. So we took the octopus, so it's back. So we cooked the octopus for 45 minutes and then we took it off the heat and we just let it kind of cool in its own juices. Okay? And then we cooked the potatoes, so we just boiled the potatoes basically. So they're in here and they're ready to go in the wok to be stir fried. And we've cut the spicy, careful Jenna, there's a knife there. And we've cut the spicy chorizo. So that's now ready. Okay. What we have to do is we have to dig out the legs.
Dig out the legs of octopus.
Just the legs.
Nothing else, just legs.
Right, and the head obviously, not the vegetables.
Yeah.
So there's a leg, and you'll see, look, see how the skin that I didn't take off, it's just going to fall off. But you kind of want that on, really. It doesn't make a difference, but might as well leave it on. So there's one leg. Prod it a bit, yeah. It's the first time I've gone fishing and caught something.
No, he didn't fish it, we bought it.
Now what we need to do with these is we need to cut these into chunks.
Can I have a go?
I reckon we could either go in half, but they'll be quite big, or we go into 3. So 1.
Into 3.
Watch your fingers, please, mate.
Chunks.
So 1, 2, 3. So a little bit smaller than we probably normally do. But it's not the biggest octopi in the world. Right, did you want to try some of this? Is that what you two are saying?
Yeah. Jenna.
Jenna? I'll give it a little. Anyway, right, ready? 2, 3, home.
Nice. Yuck.
What's it taste like? The way we do things here in the Campbell household is we go shopping. Someone goes shopping, whoever it might be, and they
usually Mummy and me.
And you just buy stuff, don't you, that you like the look of, and I find some things to cook together and we cook it. Be careful.
He's a chef. I'm just like, I want to try this. Just bring it home and Daddy just finds something to cook it with.
Yeah. You see how these are starting to brown off now?
Yeah.
Right, so now we put the octopus in. So you pick up the board. No, pick up the board. That's it. Hold it over. Just use a knife. Straight in. There you go. You got it. Perfect.
Yeah, sizzling.
It will be. Right.
It scares me.
So what we're going to do is we're going to let it get to know each other. So we're just going to let the flavours get to know each other.
And then
Get the chorizo in.
Oh my god, that's scary.
Turn it down just a little bit so you don't burn it.
Friday night, I chose to have messy meatball burgers, and we sat down on the sofa and ate them.
Messy meatball mozzarella burgers.
Yeah, and they were really good. And I was just like, wow, why is this coming out so much?
So now you
And we were watching
Put it in here. Put it in here. It's on serve.
And we were watching turtles.
Oh, no Delaney wants some, yeah. Find it. No biggie. Right. That's it. Dinner. So that is. Do you remember what it's called?
No.
It's octopus, potato, and chorizo stir fry. There you go.
You tried a little bit of the octopus, and that was it. And usually
really good.
calamari
It was
is
nice.
the same kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Cool. Another thumbs up for Danny.
Okay, so you could have had some of the dip.
Sound.
Brother, it's caught in the crossfire. It's caught in the crossfire.